The people of the Sudan have no voice in PAP at this time when they are going through a genocide. I am not a Sudanese, I'm a Somali. But our sisters and brothers there have no voice, and therefore I want to speak for them on the basis of the reports that have been submitted. Last year I spoke about the horrors by the RSF and financed by the United Arab Emirates. In February this year, I went to visit Sudan at the behest of the civil society of the Sudanese and traveled nearly 2,000 kilometers and saw the hell that Sudan has become. Honorables, the war in the Sudan is between two warring factions. It's between the people of the Sudan and RSF and the United Arab Emirates and some African neighbors. I went to a refugee camp and met people displaced from their homes, saw and heard firsthand what life has become. I met displaced families. I met mothers who accepted to be raped in order to save their daughters, but who failed to do so. I met young girls aged 14, 15, and 16 who were raped by RSF soldiers and who now have children. I saw those children in my own eyes and touched them with my own hands. The dead and the mutilated are beyond imagination of this parliament. And I want people to reflect on that. We have a responsibility unless we are shameful as Africans. Two propositions I would like to conclude. The simple proposition is to show the Sudanese people that their pain is ours. In order to do so, I suggest and recommend that we invite the civilian prime minister of the country who is working exactly to do the kind of work we want them to do. Shukran, Ya Rais. Thank you, Mr. President. May the people of Lesotho live forever. I met displaced families. I met mothers who accepted to be raped in order to save their daughters. I touched their flesh. I heard their voice. But these mothers failed, and their daughters in return were raped at the age of 14. I can name them firsthand, at the age of 15 and at the age of 16, who were raped by RSF and who now have children, 1 year, 2 years of age, from Al-Fashar, the town of Al-Fashar. The dead and the mutilated were absolutely horrifying to see. We have a simple responsibility here in the Pan-African Parliament. And my proposition again, and I will be very brief now, is to invite the civilian prime minister of the Republic of Sudan, who is not a military man and who is doing his best to salvage his country and his people. Secondly, I hope our parliament, we speak about civil societies. We can invite the civil society organization, the main organization of the civil society of the people of Sudan, to come here so that they themselves can speak for themselves. Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to the people of Lesotho.